Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. In today's video, we will discuss communication and network concepts. First, we will discuss what is a computer network. Later on, we will discuss advantages and disadvantages of computer network. Networking always give better results, better outcomes, and better utilization of resources. Connections among humans make human network, and connections among computers make computer networks. A computer network is a collection of various computing devices. They are connected in order to share the components of your network and the information you store there. For example, in our home, we connect our smartphone, laptop, desktop, smart TV, gaming console, and a printer simultaneously either using cables or through Wi Fi. It will be termed as a computer network. Now, let us discuss the advantages of computer network. Resource sharing means to make all programs, data, and peripherals available to anyone on the network, irrespective of the physical location of the resources and the user. Through internet only, we are able to get whatever information we want from YouTube, Google, and so on. Suppose we have 4 computers. Normally, we will need 4 printers. But if the 4 computers are connected through internet, then we can have only one printer, and that printer can provide service to these 4 computers. It will reduce the cost. In small companies, if the computers are connected to each other through internet, then they can have limited resource to fulfill their needs. They can also share information with their colleagues. This will be cheaper than buying equipment for each computer. Second advantage is central storage of data. Files can be stored on a central node or a file server that can be shared and made available to each and every user in an organization. On a small network, sometimes all shareable stuff like files, data, software, etc. are stored on the server. A network can have more than one server also. Each server has a unique name on the network, and all users of network identify the server by its unique name. Whenever we are purchasing railway tickets, depositing money in a bank, or withdrawing from bank, these data are stored in several servers. We can be anywhere in the world. We can check the balance. We can deposit or withdraw money from bank. Server facilitates networking tasks like sharing of data, resource sharing, and communication among hosts. Anyone can connect to a computer network. Suppose we are having Wi-Fi in our home, a mobile, a smartphone. We can connect a laptop or desktop, a gaming console, or a printer and scanner to that Wi-Fi through wires or without wires. We simply have to connect our device to the Wi-Fi network available in our home. We have to give the password and we can get connected to the world network. Whatever information we want, we can get from the internet. In this pandemic of COVID-19, we are able to study, we are able to work from home by using this internet. We are away from our schools, but by using internet we can study from our home, and teachers are also able to give knowledge to the students by using this internet. All the office workers, all the government and non-government meetings can be organized by staying in home only. Internet helps us in faster problem solving. We can have any type of problem. It can be a software issue with my laptop. We can solve the issue by staying in home only. If ever we are stuck with any mathematical problem, then also we can get the solution within fraction of seconds. There are many service providers available in the internet. We do not have to visit physically. They will provide us the solution through internet. It also boosts storage capacity. When many computing devices are connected to network, they can store data in centralized servers and also can get data from it. Suppose there are 4 computers attached to each other, each having 10 GB data. If they are connected to each other, totally they will have 40 GB. They can store in any computer if their own hard disk is full. You can share data, records, assets with each other. There are many storage providers are there in the internet, such as Google, Microsoft. They are providing some memory space to store in the cloud storage. Network is reliable. Reliable means capacity of the network to offer the same services even during a failure. In a bank, there are several servers. If one server is crashed, then a duplicate set of data can be obtained from several other servers. Reliability also means backing up information. If due to some reason equipment crashes, the information gets inaccessible on one PC, another duplicate similar data can be accessed on another workstation for future use, which prompts smooth working and further handling without interruption. Computer network is highly flexible as it gives the user the opportunity to explore everything about essential things such as software without affecting their functionality. People will have accessibility to all information they need to get and share. Suppose we have an account in Google. No other person can access our accounts. We need a valid password to access an account. Similarly, in bank also, we should have a valid username and password to get access to any type of account. Network security keeps a check on unauthorized access. A network contains a lot of confidential data like the personal client data. Internet provide different levels of access to different users. The authorization of the user is followed by the authorization technique, where it is checked whether the user is authorized to access a certain resource. Unlike desktop security software, the network security software is controlled by a central user called network administrator. While desktop is prone to worms and virus attacks, network prevent the hackers before they damage anything. Now we'll discuss the disadvantages of computer network. It lacks robustness. If the PC's system's principal server separates, the whole framework could end up. The entire network could also come to a standstill. To manage this, several servers are installed so that if one server is crashed, we can access data from other servers. Since most networks have a centralized server and dependent clients, the client users lack any freedom whatsoever. Centralized decision making can sometimes hinder how a client user wants to use their own computer. If even one computer on a network gets affected by a virus, there is possible threat for the other systems getting affected also. Viruses can spread on a network easily because of their interconnectivity of workstations. Moreover, multiple systems with common resources are the perfect breeding ground for viruses that multiply. Computers do not just magically network themselves, of course. Setting up a network requires an investment in hardware, software, as well as funds for planning, designing, implementing the network. A network administrator may need to be hired. In big companies, an entire department may be necessary. Communication means of sending and receiving information such as phone lines or computers. There will be one sender, one receiver, the message to be sent, and communication media. It may be wired media or wireless, and the set of rules to follow to transfer messages. A sender is that computing system which sends the information, and a receiver will receive the data, and there is a requirement of either wired or wireless medium. Hope this video is beneficial to you. Thanks for watching.